Top. Ik weet wie dat filmpje heeft verstuurd.
Well, the movie is called App. It was actually the first theatrical movie experience where you were able to go in and have a second screen app on your mobile phone. And throughout the film, while you're watching the film and you're sitting inside the theater, you would get on your screen, you would get to see certain things like text messages that the characters would send to each other, or you would get to see graphics, or you would get to see scenes that would actually play from the big screen on the movie screen and they would extend on your mobile phone. So yeah, throughout the movie you would really be actively involved using your mobile phone, basically. And the film itself, the story of the film itself is about a young girl who one day receives an app on her phone, and first she thinks that it's an app that sort of can help her with her studies and with college and everything. And then at a certain moment she sort of discovers that this app is slowly turning against her. And weird stuff starts to happen around her, and she has to discover who's behind the actual app, and then of course certain people die. Well, the technology behind it is driven by two parties. It's a company called Civolution and a company called Service to Media. Civolution did the ACR technology, and Service to Media did the actual building of the app itself. And how it works is that there's just a signal that sort of is hidden in the sound, and every 3 seconds it gives out a little time code, and the time code synchronizes your phone with the movie screen. And what happens is that you, as a film director, you can use that sort of information to really frame accurately position certain trigger moments on your mobile device. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And what happens is that you watch the movie, and whenever stuff happens on your phone starts to vibrate, and you know when to look at your phone, and then sort of it goes away again, you look back to the screen. So you're able to watch the movie without the second screen, but the experience gets bigger and gets more enriched if you use the second screen inside the movie theater. It was funded all through private investors because it was a project that we wanted to get off the ground and get sort of going pretty quickly. And most of the films in Europe, at least theatrical films in Europe, are made by government funding. And we sort of just wanted to do this. We wanted to be bold, and we just wanted to get the project out there. And so we found a couple of private investors that really wanted to invest in this project and saw the sort of creative potential of the second screen, but also saw the worldwide expansion of the second screen, which is really interesting because they're now talking about possible remakes in different countries. So yeah, finally we did get some sort of gap financing of the Dutch Film Fund for the post-production process, but most of it was funded by private investors and the distribution company that released the film theatrically in the Netherlands. It's been an interesting trip. The success at the box office has been great, and especially internationally the project has been picked up. It got a lot of press attention, of course, because it's the sort of the first second screen movie. But also internationally, the trades and a lot of production companies and a lot of sales agents on the international film markets like Cannes and Berlin and Toronto and the American film market in the US. The project gained a lot of traction over there, and we sold it, I believe, to 20 countries or something. I know we sold it just a week ago to Australia and New Zealand and North America. Yeah, and you sort of monetize on that as well because you get a portion of that money as well, of course.